Let's do this.
What's up, people? Yeah, so about a couple of months ago, I did the unboxing of my Eris Presonus monitors. And now it's time for the review. I gotta say that I am extremely impressed with them. I like them a lot. Surprisingly, the most surprising thing is the sound. They are small, but they are so loud to be so small. It's just unbelievable. And they are very clear and true. When I say true, I mean when I do my mixing here, I can take it to another system and it sounds just like the way I mixed it. It took me a while to get used to that because I have other monitors in here, 2 other sets, and I got used to using those monitors. So I knew where the frequency flaws in them were. So I kind of adjust my mix to suit those monitors, and I got used to them. When I first started using these monitors, for some reason I kept tricking myself in my brain where I felt that I needed to adjust something or it was sounding too right. There had to be something wrong with the frequencies, and I would do these adjustments. Then I go to another system and it sounded exactly the way it did in here, even with the adjustments, which were wrong, of course. So then I got used to doing it and trusting the way they sounded. My mixes are fine. They balance fine, everything. Now, with that said, when you get these monitors, you have to set them up. You have to go to the back, and you see mine are a bit angled inward. And there's a setting on the back for that. They're close to the wall, angled inward. I set it to that. For my taste, I had to cut, I think, 1 notch out of the mids for my ears, for the way I hear things. I also got the acoustic behind them. Even though the port is in the front, I still put the acoustic behind them to control the bass coming out of them. Speaking of the bass, for something so small, the bass translates very well. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how that sound comes out of something so small. But hey, they did it. It works. I love it. Another thing is, when you set them up, you have to make sure that you have the distance correct. Meaning, the distance between each monitor has to be the same distance as each monitor is from your sitting position, your sweet spot, which is called a equilateral triangle. If that's correct, that's going to have that your stereo image is correct. It's correct to a point, because even though the monitors came as a set, they're not exactly the same. One is going to be louder than the other one. So what you have to do, you have to calibrate them. By calibrating them, get you a SPL meter, which you can find apps for them. Just download the app, and you set the volume levels on them. There are plenty of videos already on YouTube about that, so I'm not going to go into that. Just look it up on there, and you set the volumes, and so that they're the same volume. And that will get your stereo image correct. If it's not correct, even though you may have something panned to the center, it's going to sound louder to one or the other side. Whichever monitor is louder, that's the side it's going to sound louder on. It's going to sound, not louder on, it's going to sound more to that direction. So get that done. Set up the back the way that it is for your system. Set it up, and they'll sound great. I mean, I love them. I'm glad I made the purchase. And anybody interested in purchasing them, I mean, I give it my recommendations. Yeah, when I get into a bigger studio, when I upgrade to a bigger studio, I will keep these, but I will also get the big brother to these, move it up. Or maybe not. Like I said, they are very loud. They work fine. Other than that, I recommend them. I enjoy them. If you're going to get them, I'll back you. I mean, they nice. I'll vouch for them. Good work, Presonus. But let me get back to my work now. I'll let y'all later.